Quick disclaimer before we get this video started. I am by no means a dating expert. However, what I do have under my belt is the experience of being in quite the number of relationships with women, right? And I'm laughing because I've just had a memory. The last time I spoke to my grandma, she was telling me off for spending too much time with women. And I'm like, Grandma, what else am I supposed to do with my time? But I think the essence behind why she was annoyed at me for spending so much time with women is because I'd sacrificed the time that I'd spend with her. So look, Grandma, I'm here now. I'm on the camera. There's no women around. And I'm sharing positive messages with anybody out there who's willing to listen. Look, guys, there are many, many, many things to learn and discover as you go about your day-to-day lives, your journeys, right? As men navigating the world. And look, if you're anything like me, then women play a huge role in your life, right? Where would we be without the divine feminine? Where would we be without beautiful women who produce children, right? Nowhere. So first of all, thank you to all of the wonderful and amazing women out there, right? Secondly, if you see a hot girl, let's say you've seen her a couple of times, you might go to the same university, you might go to the same workplace, you might be on the same train, but you see her on a consistent basis, right? And you end up taking a liking to this girl because she's just a 10 out of 10. Everything about her is amazing. The energy she radiates, the aura, how she looks, how she dresses, everything just ticks boxes, right? Wow, this woman's amazing. And once again, you end up taking a liking to her. Now, I want you to stop and think for a second. How many guys are thinking the exact same thing as you're thinking on a day-to-day basis? And then stop and think, how many guys are messaging her on her social media platforms? And then the last thing I want you to think about is how many men are approaching her on a daily basis, trying to take her out on a date, trying to get to know her, trying to get a number. And then where does that leave you, right? Look, the advice that I'm going to give you in today's video is to focus all your time, attention, and energy on yourself. And by doing this, I can guarantee you will attract more women in your life. It's just a straight up fact. Women love a guy who is focused, ambitious, but most importantly, one who is taking action every single day to make his goals come true, his dreams come true, to spark his life, right? And what I've found in the game of dating and relationships is that if you are focused enough and driven enough and wise enough to know that as a man, you have to prioritize your life, you have to use your time for yourself, what will happen is women will pick up on this. And instead of being the one who chases the woman, what happens is the woman will end up chasing you. And the reason she will do this is because she will see a king, an aspect of the divine masculine, going about doing what he wants to do. And that turns a woman on, okay? There's nothing worse or nothing more cringy for women than men who are just simps for beauty and attraction, right? So those guys who see a 10 out of 10 walking by and they're like, jaw dropping, they can't stop staring. Guys who never stop messaging, pests, right? Needy guys. Guys who drop to the knees when they see a beautiful woman. Look, imagine how many compliments that woman is getting on a day-to-day basis. Imagine how many guys are staring at her as she walks by every single day. She's probably tired of that. She's sick of that. So what do you think she's going to think? Or what do you think is going to be going through her head when she sees a man who is just focused, tunnel vision on his goals and dreams and nothing else, her reaction immediately is going to be like, why is that guy not looking at me? Am I not beautiful enough? Everybody else looks at me, so why did he ignore me? And immediately that's going to turn her on. Immediately she's going to be looking for ways to get your attention, to get you to start looking at her the same way every other guy does. But this is where you have to be smart. This is where you have to be wise. You're not every other guy. You're a motivated, driven, ambitious young king who is destined to make all of his dreams come true. And so keep that mindset, keep that focus, and I can guarantee you will attract more women in your life. Women want men who are leaders, kings, ambitious men who want to go out and get things and accomplish things. The last thing they want and the last thing they need is hundreds of men on a day-to-day basis just looking at them the same, staring at them, pesting them, nagging them with a sense of need, right? Get rid of this need to want attraction in your life. This society that's been so sexualized is incomprehensible at times, is the word I'm going to use. I just can't seem to understand the logic of men and why they would simp to beauty. Once again, a queen is looking for a king who is driven, who is on his way to something, not the other way around. So don't be that needy guy, okay? Make the girls need you. Just follow that piece of advice and I can guarantee you'll probably attract more women in your life. Divine Masculine Tantra, I hope to see you on the next video.